So the news that all Devils fans have been waiting for, the news that perhaps the rest of the league has been dreading. Cole Sanford is back as a Cardiff Devil. Cole, it looks absolutely beautiful where you are. How's your summer going? And how pleased are you to be a Cardiff Devil again?
Yeah, no, the summer's been going great. Obviously, I think where we're at with the summer, I think it's gonna fly by this next month, and then we'll be turning the corner on getting ready to go, come back over to Cardiff, and obviously I'm thrilled to be back, and my partner Sam, she's thrilled to be coming back as well. So yeah, we're excited. I think just try to enjoy summer now and not think too much about the season, but when the time comes, we'll be real excited.
So Cole, obviously myself and 5,000 other Devils fans think the Devils is the best hockey organization in the world, but after the season you had, and I ask this respectfully, you must have had options to consider. What's brought you back to Cardiff for a third year?
That's a great question. I think there's a lot involved, obviously, but I think first off, the ownership and Todd do a great job, of taking care of us in Cardiff, and I think we've been there. We've been there now 2 years, and I think we've won one playoff title. So, I'd be lying if I was saying that wasn't part of it. But obviously there's a lot of variables involved. But first and foremost, we get treated great. I want to win some trophies. A few other things that I'm not sure I can elaborate on yet, but. But yeah, no, it's I've really enjoyed my time there, and take care. The Devils take care of all my needs, so that's the biggest thing.
Well, we're certainly pleased to have you back. So, occasionally people fall foul of second year syndrome. Your first year in Cardiff was a pretty good breakout year. The second year was just phenomenal. Todd Kelman described you at awards night. You came in first preseason game, relentless. That was the word he used, relentless. What was your mindset going into last year?
Well, obviously, you go into a new year, and you obviously want to have your best season every season. And I think that my first year in Cardiff, was a good year, but I had more expectation for myself, and so I wanted to come in and obviously be a big part of the offense in Cardiff, and I just tried to. I learned a lot my first year, and I just tried to kind of just stick to the process and kind of trust my abilities. And obviously, I had 2 really good line mates last year, and things just clicked. And sometimes for whatever reason, the pucks just seem to go in. You get the bounces, and obviously, I put a lot into it. But yeah, I think just more so just taking a approach where I'm just trying to stick to the process and kind of do what I do best out there, and just know that if I do that, I'll score the goals, and the points will come, and things of that nature.
And of course, Cole, it's a team game, and you're a team first guy, but it must have been nice being the go-to guy or the go-to line last year. Joey Martin, Trevor Cox, you've mentioned, you were the guys keyed upon by the Devils, and you particularly to light the lamp. I suppose as a hockey player, you want that.
Yeah, I think if you asked you asked any player, they'd be lying if they said that wasn't the case. Everyone wants to be the guy, or be the guy to score the goal, or whatnot. But I mean, at the end of the day, it if we're winning games and we're winning trophies, guys don't really matter. But in the back of your head, you want to play your best each and every game, and obviously you want to have, like I said earlier, you want to go into every season and try to have your best season. So obviously I was happy about that.
So one part of the line that you've been out or went out on last year is back in Cardiff. That's Joey Martin. Maybe we talk about Joey Martin a lot, and it kind of gets lost in the noise because we give him so many superlatives. You played next to him all last year. What was it like playing with Joey Martin?
It was a lot of fun. I think you learn a lot from a guy like that. I think right away you obviously know his history, and he's been around Cardiff for a bunch of years. So just getting to meet him and be around him, I think it's cool to kind of pick his brain. And obviously he's a great player. I think last year for Trev and I think he's similar in stature. I would say plays kind of a similar style to Trev and I, but obviously a great 200-foot player, can pass, can shoot. So and I think you talked about that kind of relentlessness on the puck. I think he's got that as well. So it was a lot of fun, and he's a great player and obviously a great person.
You're a familiar face in Cardiff, but you'll be playing with your third coach now in Pete Russell. But there's a lot of excitement here in Cardiff, Russell, and what he wants to bring in terms of systems and dynamic coaching and attention to detail. Have you had the chance to talk much to Pete Russell, and what are your impressions of the new Cardiff Devil coach?
Yeah, I think right around the time where I was re-signing, I think we had a few good conversations. Obviously I'm excited. Like you said, we've had this will be my third coach in Cardiff. So I don't really know what to expect. I had some great conversations, and obviously he's thrilled to be coming back to the UK, and you can tell he's really competitive and wants to win and all those things. So when you hear that as a player, it makes you excited, and obviously I'm excited to get to Cardiff and start working with them.
The challenge is significant, Cole. Belfast were phenomenal last year, and we know Sheffield, Nottingham, the likes will be better again. But obviously there is a standard in Cardiff, and you're clearly a winner, and you've talked about already in this interview coming back to Cardiff because you want to win. That's the mentality you're coming in with, and that's the mentality that's going to be in the whole room this year. Cardiff needs to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I think we're gonna have a chance at winning 4 trophies this year. But in saying that, it's not like we haven't went into the last 2 years wanting to win as well. But obviously, now my third year around here, and we got guys that have been around. So I want to make a push for 3-4 trophies. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't the case. And I think who we've brought in so far this year, and the guys that are coming back, I think everyone's got the same goals. So I'm excited about that. And, hopefully we can pull through with that.
And with it being year 3, Cole, can you have a bigger voice in the locker room, because you're getting to be part of the core now? And obviously in Regina and Medicine Hat, you did wear a letter previously, part of leadership groups. Do you want to be, or are you already part of this leadership group in Cardiff?
Yeah, I think so. I think at the end of the day, if you look at our rosters the last 2 years, we've had some guys that have a ton of experience and pro experience, and their resumes speak for themselves. So whatever happens, say with letters and whatnot, that I don't think that really matters. I think we have a ton of guys that can lead, and like you said, I think being my third year now, I know the league a little bit more, and obviously feel a little more comfortable speaking up and doing that sort of thing. But I try to lead every day, whether that's in the gym or on the ice, or away from the rink or whatever. I think that's kind of the culture in Cardiff. So I've learned that through some of the veterans that have been around the last 2 years, and if I can contribute in that way, then I'm happy to do so.
Cole, just finally, because I want to let you get on with your day, because it looks beautiful out there. The message to Cardiff fans, I always ask players at the end of these interviews. I guess a lot of us in Cardiff were hoping, but perhaps not expecting you to be back. We're going to be absolutely delighted that you are. What's your message for Devils fans?
My message for the Devils fans is just that I'm excited to be back, and we're gonna have a really good team. I think we're gonna make a push for some trophies this year, and obviously you guys support us really well, and I'm excited to play in front of you guys, and I hope you guys are excited. I know you guys probably counting down the days till the first game, but just trust the process. believe in us. We're gonna have a good team, and we're gonna make a push for it.